This next project is a project that has been in my radar for some time lately. It is Mamo Token. The Mamo bot takes care of your finances in DeFi. It makes sure you can invest some Mamo tokens, some Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USD tokens, and with that in its platform, Mamo will digest it, will massage it, will earn rewards, will take that into yield farming, into other kind of yieldings, and earn you some rewards just with your money sitting where it is sitting. If this doesn't sound cool, I don't know what does. Mamo is taking it far, it's doing a lot of advancements, it's keeping its community active, and this is a good time to analyze it, investigate it, and see if this is a good coin to invest in. Now let's go into the charts, let's check out Mamo Token, and let's check out what it has in store, how it has performed, how engaged their community is, and how much we can look into the future to see if this is a potential coin that can blow up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x or more. Thank you so much. Let's go into the charts. All right, guys, now that we're here on the screen, we're going to check out Mamo, where it is at, when it was recommended, basic indicators. We're going to check Deck Screener, the social media platform, and the website. Let's go and see what it is in store for Mamo. So here on my screen, you guys see that Mamo was recommended on the 6th of February, which was about 2 months ago. But till today, it is a good token still. Please don't rely so much on when it was recommended. The thing is that those are good tokens to 2 months later or 1 month later still look into them and invest in them if they are somewhere at the same market cap or price. Mamo was recommended as number 2 with a score of 65, which again, it's a good score. Based on my explanation videos, I mentioned that Crypto Genius is conservative based on the niche of this channel, which is high potential early adoption coins. Those come with a little riskier default, but you can make substantially more gains with these tokens that are early adoption. Mamo Token is on the base platform. It has a market cap of 5,700,000. I think right now at the time of recording this video, it is a little higher than it was at the time of posting this recommendation, but it's not. It just grew like 22% or something like that. The price is 0.009. Basically 0.01 cent. At Sector AI score 65, we already talked about that one, and the reason it received that score is right here. You can read through it. You're taking a little leap of faith, but the indicators that we're going to see and look at are going to say if it has potential for the future. A good thing here right now, the contract address we're going to copy, and then we're going to put it into Deck Screener. But before Deck Screener, we're going to go to CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap is the place where we look at the basic indicators, see how the market is doing, see everything around the market, and see the major headlines, so we can see, okay, it's a good time to check it out, or maybe we're checking it out during a not so good time, but we're still checking it out. We need to see how the market is doing overall. Here in CoinMarketCap, the basic indicators that we usually always look at is the Fear and Greed Index, the Altcoin Season Index, and sometimes we look at the RSI, but today we're only going to look at Fear and Greed and Altcoin Season Index. The Fear and Greed Index is today, at the time of recording this video, which is April 10th, we are at 50, which is a neutral. And a couple days ago, this was super fearful because of the war situation that's going on in Iran and the Strait of Hormuz. But today, because there's a ceasefire in place between these two main countries, we are more confident and investors are less fearful and putting more money in the basket and are a little more greedy. We moved to a 50, which is much better than a 37 or 32, which we were in a couple days ago. The altcoin season, we are tumbling still in the same numbers. The last video we had a 39. This video we have a 32. It's kind of within the same ballpark. The altcoin season seems to be moving a little less around because it all depends on how Bitcoin is doing, if Bitcoin is still very dominant, and if the altcoins are taking over, which means Ethereum coins or maybe Solana coins. Remember, altcoins are anything but Solana, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Those are the main ones, the main drivers, the blockchain drivers that predict the performance on all the other coins, which are the altcoins. And those are the coins that we're talking about in this channel. The market is doing okay. Today we're up 1% in the market cap for the crypto market. It is not bad. We're going up. There's a slight slope that is going up. That is very good. Now we're going to go into the Mamo token in Dex Screener. I already have it open. If you copy the contract address, just go into search. I'll do it again for you. Just do a paste of the contract address, and the first one that pops up, that one should be it. And then you see everything here that you need to see. We can go a little further back on the daily. Every candle represents 1 day. So here we can see the highest point was 8 cents, and now we're at 1 cent. And this was last year, okay? But based on the current situation that has been going on, and usually when Bitcoin goes down, all the other coins go down and are affected the most, can it go back up? That's the big question. Just going over the chart, it has been going down, and right now we're at 1 cent. And even if it goes back to where it was here in this chart, to 8 cents, that's right now a nice 8x. And with the holder count, the number that you see here, 71,000, that is huge. Imagine every person puts in $1. That means that this project just gained $71,000, which is going to increase the price, the market cap, and there's a high potential of you being able to take some good profits on this project. Holder count is amazing. Just here we see transactions. There's a lot more buys than sells. There's a bucket of sells, but if we scroll up right now, there's a lot more buys because it's cheap right now, because the market was fearful yesterday. Today is neutral, but it's still a good time to buy. We go to the holder count, and the holder count has a top one holder with 41% of the whole token airspace. That is not bad, but it is kind of on the borderline of which I would say, okay, you better need to watch out, because if it's above 50 or above 60, that is kind of a no-go zone. 40 just makes the cut, as a matter of fact, for me to invest in it. And then there's other factors that maybe expand my threshold a little bit on this kind of project that we're talking about here, Mamo Token. 41% for the top holder, and then going down 70%, 5%, 3%, 2%, 1%. The distribution of this token is okay. It's not the worst. It can be better though. The perfect scenario for tokens like this would be if the top holder has 15 or 17%. Perfect. That's a green flag for me. Immediately invest in coins like these ones. But this one, again, the threshold is a little wider because there are some factors that I'm going to show you in the ongoing analysis that we're doing. Distribution is okay. It is not bad. No red flags on the distribution of holders. Hey, what's up guys? This is just a quick reminder that this is not financial advice. Please do your own research. I am just showing you what I do with these coins. Do everything at your own leisure. Don't depend on what I am doing. I'm not your financial advisor. If we're just going here on the right side, on the info section of the token, it has a website, it has Twitter, it has Telegram, which is a very green flag for us as well. The price we've talked about, the liquidity is $478,000, which means that there's enough for you. If you make 10K the day of tomorrow and you want to take them out, you can take those 10K out. Market cap 7.8 million, which is a little bit of over 2 million than when it was posted by Crypto Genius. It went up by 2 million, which is about 20% maybe. There has been ongoing movement with the trades, the buys, and hourly, 6 hour and 24 hour. There's been no 5-minute movement, which that generally is okay. And yeah, and 617 people think that this token will skyrocket. 49 think that it is on fire, and there's always some negative sentiment about basically any token. That's nothing to worry about. And now that we checked out the Dex Screener, actually, everything looks okay. Everything looks good. Based on the charts here on Dex Screener, I think this looks like a good coin to invest in. Another thing that we have not gone into is the liquidity providers. Liquidity providers, there's one of them, which is okay. Early adoption, high potential coins usually have only about one liquidity provider, and we're looking the next steps for this token, looking for locked liquidity, or at least that the liquidity stays up this high for the longevity of this project, and potentially go higher. Now that we have done this, we're going to go into the website. The website has done nice developments. It has progressed a lot since the first time I checked it out, and we are going to check it out right now. Let's go to the website and let's see what it has in store for us. The website here is very greenish, very nice, there's just green represents a lot of life. And we see here kind of a ET looking Mamo. That's what it represents. This is Mamo, I suppose. And he looks kind of ET-like, but he's the one that makes all the blockchain and DeFi transactions and wallet interactions much easier and manages them for you. If you want to be part of it, I think you can, in this website, connect your wallet, deposit some Mamo tokens, and from there, what Mamo does is it finds all the best yields, finds all the best rewards, all the best farming places, and can get you the best rewards you've ever seen in your life. That's what it basically is promoting and is doing. If we go here, I'm Mamo, smart with money, easy with nerves. Okay, get started. So we're going to get started, and I assume that it's going to take me somewhere where I can sign in, create my account. Once you create your account, you can connect your wallet, deposit USD, you can deposit Bitcoin, and with whatever of these coins you choose to deposit, it can find yields and yield farms and stuff. All of this with the token you have. Now, the highest APY that you can get is if you deposit Mamo tokens, because Mamo can do most of its work with the Mamo token itself, and it just makes sense. But if you choose to do Bitcoin, USD coin, or Ethereum, you can earn 1.8 or 4.9%. So the most recommended one is to invest some Mamo, put it into here, and let Mamo do its work and make you some rewards. Just going back to the main page, how it works. You can create a Mamo account, deposit some funds, watch your money grow, which I just mentioned, the percentages, we talked about it. There's some more indicators of how to start simple. What's your money? Mamo helps you grow it with less guesswork and more clarity. The most secure finance agent. In here are some platforms that it's powered by: Moonwell, Base, and Virtual Protocol. Here it is recommending you. Again, you can make small deposits with time, and you can make that money grow with time. What companies support this project, which is X, Lyft, Coinbase, Amazon, and Apple. Those are big companies, and those all support this project, which is huge indicator. What I would like to see when I look at the website all the time is when the team members show their faces. That's a green flag for me, and that's something I look into very much. If that is the case in some of these projects, that I recommend you to look at it as very green flag, because anybody could be a developer, it could be a scammer, it could be something that needs to be proven. You need to prove that you exist. So that's basically my ideology. If you do that here on the website, that's a very green flag, which Mamo is right now at this moment not doing in here, but that is okay. All other indicators are there. Now that we have seen the website is very simple, straight to the point, not much to it, not many tabs to click on. And I like that because it's easy to navigate, easy to read, and there's not much it's not overwhelming with information. And I love that about Mamo. Mamo's just straight to the point. Hey, connect your wallet, let me do the work, and sit back and relax. That is what Mamo is all about. Well, we're gonna say now bye to the ET looking Mamo, and we're going to go to the X account to see how the community is doing. If Mamo is engaging with its community, is updating the community on the latest updates that it has done on their platform, and their enhancements, and we see if it's making some moves in the X account. Now, X accounts, social media platforms are very important for early adoption high potential coins, because the community expects to know the improvements and enhancements that the project is doing, so they can keep holding their positions or maybe invest even more. Now, if the project in some sense is not engaging and the development team is not very socially active, then investors lose trust on the project and are more willing to pull out of the project, which will lower the price, lower the market cap, the liquidity, and everything for the project. Social communities are very important. Here in X, we see again the pinned one, so we're not going to consider that one, but this one post was made on March 20th, 2026, which is not too far away. But we see here next post was 6 hours ago. That is very good. That already means that, hey, they're on the game, they're updating the community, they're giving updates, and they're promoting and they're encouraging investors to keep investing Mamo tokens on their platform so the Mamo bot can do its job. Here we have 6 hours again. There was 2 posts, 6 hours, 3 posts, 7 hours. There's so much engagement right here just on the 4 posts that I've seen because they were all done at the same time. If we click just on one of them, we can see that there were made 3 comments. Weekly rev share is cleaner story than inflation loops. There is conversation. The users are engaging, the community is engaging, Mamo is engaging with it, and that is a very green flag for us. Yeah, April 9th, almost every day, Mamo is posting and keeping the community engaged. And people, most of the time, are commenting. Even if they're just 1 comment, 2 comments, or 3 comments, people are engaging, and Mamo is keeping the social platform alive. And that's what we care about. The social platform here looks very nice. It gives us all the updates. It lets us see the highlights, the articles, the media. It has followers 15,000, which is okay. Following 47, which is also okay. Now that we have seen the X account, we can now move to the last piece of this puzzle. The last piece of this, I want to take you to Coinbase Exchange. Now, Mamo token is available in Coinbase Exchange. This is why we saw such a high holder count on the Mamo token. Remember, we had 70,000 holders, and that is possible when the coin is on Coinbase Exchange. Let's check it out. Let's go to Coinbase Exchange and let's just see what availability there is so we can buy it. Here in Coinbase Exchange, I just have the Mamo token already up. It's very simple. This is going to be very short demonstration. Here you can buy, sell, convert. This is the bank account. You can say $50 and then you can see review order, and that's it. And then from there, it takes it from a debit card, puts it into Coinbase Exchange, and you hold Mamo. That's it. That easy. And because it's that easy, that's why a lot of holders have that token, because it's very easy to buy and just readily available. If you want to find it, you can also click the contract address, and it's right here. You can see it. That one contract address you can use to find in any platform. Just make sure you copy it and paste it at all places you go to. You can always find the same token. Guys, thank you so much for analyzing Mamo token. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like the content that we're going through. Let me know what you think about Mamo token. Have you invested in it? Are you thinking about it? Let me know. Click the video if you want to know who Crypto Genius is all about, and let me know if you want to be part of it. Join my channel, join my YouTube. Fernando representing Crypto Genius. Let's go.